Hi, I'm Ron Olesko, and I'd like to welcome you to our second episode of FMN TV, Folk Music Notebooks Video Edition. First of all, I want to thank everyone who watched our very first pilot episode. I do appreciate all the comments and the likes that you gave the program, and you also gave some inspiration for us to keep going. Now, if you missed the first show, you can still watch it. It's on our YouTube channel. It's archived there along with a variety of showcases that Folk Music Notebook has presented, and we're going to be posting some more in the weeks to come. And for those of you brand new to this program and Folk Music Notebook, this show serves as a sample of what you can hear 24 hours a day at folkmusicnotebook.com. So whether you're a lifelong fan of folk music or new to the genre, I think we've got something for everyone. With our free app, or direct from our website, you can tune in to hear the latest releases and classic songs as well, and exclusive interviews, concerts, and curated playlists featuring both legendary artists and emerging talents. So visit our website at folkmusicnotebook.com for more details and links to download our free app. So let's get down to business. This month, we have 9 outstanding music videos to share with you from artists like Marc Douglas Berardo, Mad AGNES, Miranda Hardy, Tracy Newman, The Rough and Tumble, Rebecca Berlin, Mark Aaron James, Misty Blues, and CARLA SCIAKY. So sit back in your comfy chair as we have some tasty treats to share with you today. And we begin with Marc Douglas Berardo. Mark was born in Port Chester, New York, raised in Rye, New York, and now he lives on the southwestern coastline of Rhode Island on a little river that runs into the ocean. His songs take the listener on a journey, songs that mine the deep feelings and lessons gleaned from real-life characters and situations. Here's Marc Douglas Berardo.
You needed someone to point you with the wind. I thought you needed someone to stand you up again. I thought what you needed was my winded advice, but now I know you didn't need to hear it twice. And I guess that I was caught up in my own dreams. Wasn't listening to any of yours, it seems. But before you go, I hope you know you have my vow. Darling, I'm listening now. I tried to be the judge, I tried to put you on the stand. I thought I was softening the hard places that you'd land. I talked to you till you were blue in your pretty face. I talked all over you and backed you up into a tiny space. And I guess that I was caught up in my own dreams. I wasn't listening to any of yours, it seems. But before you go, I hope you know you have my vow. Darling, I'm listening now. There is a dance between two people, it takes a lifetime to learn. It gets more complicated with every little turn. Well, you were trying to tell me that your feelings, they were real. I was trying to tell you how you should really feel. And I guess that I was caught up in my own dreams. Wasn't listening to any of yours, it seems. But before you go, I hope you know you have my vow. Darling, I'm listening now. I'm listening now.
Marc Douglas Berardo with I'm Listening Now. That's a cut from his latest album, The Beauty of This Now. It was released in May of 2024 and recorded in Austin, Texas. It was also produced by Ron Flint and Walt Wilkins. And if you watch that video, you may have noticed a familiar face, Carol Ann Solabello, one of the founding members of the trio Red Molly. She's also an outstanding singer-songwriter on her own, and she's a member of No Fuss and Feathers. Quite busy, quite talented. Well, our next video comes from another genre-bending trio, Mad AGNES. Margo Hennebach, Adrienne Jones, and Mark Saunders. They serve up a blend of contemporary folk with a little touch of Celtic and mixed in with some vocal improv and some top-notch arrangements. And their latest album, Likely Story, is an eclectic collection of songs for the soul. And here's one of those outstanding eclectic songs. It's written by Margo Hennebach, and it's called Holy Well.
Use me as an instrument for thine own good. Fill my lungs with air the way a bellows would. I am just a pilgrim who is on her way, thankful for the path that I can walk today. Holy well, oh holy well, looking for a space where I can safely dwell. Holy well, only time will tell if I'll climb the hill and find the holy well. The hill is filled with obstacles that hold me back. Streams that seem too hard to cross remind me that this is not a race to see who comes in first. When I think like that, I'll never quench my thirst. Holy well, oh holy well, there's enough for all at the holy well. Holy well, only time will tell if I'll climb the hill and find the holy well. Wells can spring up anywhere, underground or in the air. Listen to your feet, they will take you there. I can feel the yielding earth with every step, here in communion with a body depth. And you fellow pilgrims I meet on the way, blessings on you as you find what holds you sway. Holy well, oh holy well, walking slowly 3 times round the holy well. Holy well has this to tell, every hill you meet can surely serve you well. Holy well, oh holy well, dancing 7 times around the holy well. Holy well has this to tell, whatever path you're on, I surely wish you well.
Mad AGNES with Holy Well, a song from their new album, Likely Story, an eclectic collection of songs for the soul. You're watching FMN TV, and if you're enjoying what you're seeing, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the Folk Music Notebook channel here on YouTube. We really could use your support. Well, our next artist is the daughter of the late Jack Hardy and Angela Page. Angela, who hosts Folk Plus right here on Folk Music Notebook. Jack and Angela were key figures in the Greenwich Village folk scene in the 1980s, and it was Jack's legendary weekly songwriting gathering in his house and street apartment that became famous for the songs that were being critiqued and argued about by a creative community who congregated there, and it resulted in some remarkable songs and some great emerging artists. Now, Miranda was a witness and a benefactor, but her path wasn't initially one in music. She would work for a big advertising agency, but she still found herself writing songs before and after work, and occasionally during work as well. Well, eventually she challenged herself to pursue music, and she created an album of her songs, an album called Reverie, a release that ended up garnering attention within the Folk Alliance community, getting radio airplay and over 14,000 Spotify listens. And then Miranda gained a following on TikTok, where she would create songs on request. And one of her songs, a Taylor Swift parody about Ticketmaster's site crash, got her picked up by the Today Show and some other outlets as well. Well, earlier this year, she released her second album, The Price of Happiness, and she created some videos for the songs, including the title cut. So here is Miranda Hardy with The Price of Happiness.
I'll quit all these fancy prospects, rather swim down in my shallow pockets. Don't wrap me in the arms of the football captain. I don't need to borrow his bomber jacket. I'm peeking over now through your picket fence, and your grass is looking brown. All your leaves are sickened. I said no one's home to my toxic friends. They said you'll be alone, and I said say less. They said I'd be mourning in a black dress. Now I'm dancing round like a damn princess. I don't buy into your back to school checklist. I'm not selling out, and that's the price of happiness. That's the price of happiness. That's the price of happiness. Am I to blame if I'm getting really over it? Celeb-obsessed crowds and the top perch and chauvinists. I won't say aloud how I'm feeling about the fortune list. I'll just write it down while I resign from corporate. I'm peeking over now at your hoarded wealth, and your stocks are heading down. Saved by the bell. I watch you drive home in your brand new Lexus, face glued to your phone. Am I supposed to be jealous? They said I'd be mourning in a black dress. Now I'm dancing round like a damn princess. I don't buy into your do or die bucket list. I'm not selling out, and that's the price of happiness. That's the price of happiness. That's the price of happiness. They said I'd be pinching pennies for my debt, singing in the street and drowning in my loneliness. I said I'll count my change with no regrets, singing in the street, 'cause that's the price of happiness. That's the price of happiness. That's the price of happiness. They said I'd be mourning in a black dress. Now I'm dancing round like a damn princess. I don't buy into your do or die bucket list. I'm not selling out, and that's the price of happiness.
And that was Miranda Hardy, and the title cut from her new album, The Price of Happiness. Well, I'm really excited to share our next video. It's a performance from Tracy Newman, who is known as a television producer, a writer, comedian, and musician. She was a founding member of the improvisational theater troupe The Groundlings, and that's a troupe that also included her sister, original Saturday Night Live cast member Lorraine Newman. Tracy was also the co-creator and executive producer of the Jim Belushi sitcom, According to Jim, and she is also a singer-songwriter. She was an early member of the New Christie Minstrels, and more recently, the lead singer of Tracy Newman and the Reinforcements. Tracy sent us a video that was recorded during a solo performance she gave earlier this year at the famous music venue McCabe's in Santa Monica, California. And as the calendar is about to turn to another year, I think this is a fitting song. Here is Tracy Newman with her song, Benjamin Button.
So, we're all getting older. No? Well, okay, this is a song for the people who think they're not. Do signs of aging mystify you? Did you think you'd go the other way? Did you think you'd beat the odds and get younger every day? You thought your smile would save your ass, that you could charm the pants off gravity. Like, if only gravity could see, it wouldn't do this shit to me. You were going along fine like Benjamin Button, with a minimum of nip and tuck, until your lucky streak came to a halt. Now you can't shake the feeling that it's your fault. You're eating well, your weight is fine, yeah, you exercise, you toe the line. You shy away from too much sun, you're doing what you've always done. But you're still going the way of all flesh, soon you're gonna have to choose between the lines appearing on your face or your butt fitting into jeans. You were going along fine like Benjamin Button, just treating time like it was nothing, till reality hit you on the head. You're gonna get old, you're gonna get dead. What day is this? What time is it? It's not just your face that's losing it. In your dreams you're young again, yeah, like 17 or 42, with no concern about the years you don't have ahead of you. Yeah, in your dreams you're on the road in a t-shirt and your boyfriend's car, Gordon Lightfoot, on the radio, and you've got your good guitar, and you're going along fine like Benjamin Button, just singing, dancing, prancing and strutting, till your carefree highway comes to an end and you're over the hill going round the bend. I was going along fine like Benjamin Button.
Yeah.
Tracy Newman, and a great song, Benjamin Button. And that was recorded earlier in 2024 and a performance at McCabe's in Santa Monica. I want to thank Tracy for sending us that song. It's not on any album yet. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're enjoying all the music you're seeing today on FMN TV. And don't forget to tune in to folkmusicnotebook.com, where you can hear music like this 24/7. Our next video comes to us from the duo The Rough and Tumble. They are Mallory Graham and Scott Tyler, and for over a decade, they've been captivating audiences with their unique blend of what they describe as dumpster folk and thrift store Americana. Well, they have just released a new album, but today I'm going to share a song that appeared on their 2023 album, Only This Far. It's a song called Ain't That the Way. Now, I sat down with them when that album came out and asked them about what sparked this song. Let's go back in time and hear from The Rough and Tumble. Well, I'd like to play that song, and then we can start talking about the album. It's a song called Ain't That the Way. And how did this one come to be?
Yeah. Eggs. Actually, truthfully,
Yes.
it started from Mallory had heard that the best way to make scrambled eggs is
Like after you scramble them, you put them in a pan and then you let them sit. And then when the pan's really hot, you flip them with a silicone spatula. It cannot be one of the flat spatulas. And my friend insisted this is the best way to make eggs. Best, like you cannot go wrong with it. The fluffiest eggs you'll ever have. And so I went home to visit my mother for a weekend, and I said, "Oh, I'm going to make everybody eggs in the morning," and I just found the best way to do it. And she said, "How do you do it?" And I explained it, and she said, "Well, that sounds like a perfectly good way to burn a spatula." And I was like, "Dang!" And so then I did not make them eggs, and I went to my sister's house down in Florida shortly after. Went through the whole thing again, told her how I was going to make eggs for the family in the morning. And she said, "Well, that sounds like a perfectly good way to burn a spatula." And so it became this realization of like, you can run, but you cannot hide from genetics.
Yeah. But really it's a song about showing up.
It is.
It's a song about, being there, whether or not you're at your best or not. We wrote it, during the early days of the pandemic, when we just wanted to show up anywhere,
Right.
and of course couldn't. And so, that's kind of where it started.
Well, let's take a listen. Here's The Rough and Tumble from brand new album, Only This Far, and Ain't That the Way.
To burn a good spatula, she said, just by stirring the pot, just by starting your day. Ain't that the way to mess up without really trying? I mean what you say. Ain't that the way to really cook my egg? I showed up, not at my best, and I'm starting all over again. Rock, paper, scissors, that's my guess if I'm gonna be alright. Finding it's work, this isn't it, and I'm starting all over again, all over again. 1, 2, 3, pick a door, any door, it don't matter what door you try for, they're all locked or jammed anyway. No magic word, no ringing bell, just the same old stupid step. Oh hell, guess I'll take my traveling salesman ass back to Santa Fe. I showed up, not at my best, and I'm starting all over again. Rock, paper, scissors, that's my guess if I'm gonna be alright. I find this work, this isn't it, and I'm starting all over again, all over again. To each your own, won't pick no nits or bones about it, but I lost and found it, just lose it again and again and again and again. Ain't that the way to burn a good spatula? spatula, she said, just by stirring the pot. Hot damn, I'm stirring the pot again. Ain't that the way? I showed up, not at my best, and I'm starting all over again. Rock, paper, scissors, that's my guess if I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright. Oh, I showed up, not at my best, and I'm starting all over again. Rock, paper, scissors, that's my guess if I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright.
Ain't That the Way? That's the Rough and Tumble. And they have a brand new album that just came out in November. It has a catchy title called Hymns for My Atheist Sister and Her Friends to Sing Along to. It's a brilliant album, and I'll have them as guests on Folk Music Notebook real soon. And hopefully, we'll get a new video to share in a future episode of this program. Up next, a song from Rebecca Berlin. She's a singer-songwriter from the Washington, D.C. area. She describes her music as folk with a twist, blending the narrative quality of traditional folk with elements of jazz and musical theater. She took a 13-year break from music to pursue dance and build her career as a Pilates, yoga, gyrotonic teacher. But she returned to the music scene in 2023 and is rapidly gaining attention as a writer, singer, and performer. Here's Rebecca Berlin.
Pursed lips, pinprick eyes, jagged words, narrow lines. My words slip right through your ears. Rigid hands, closed minds, sinking hearts, great divide. Tired of pushing for all these years. Why won't you bend for me? 'Cause I'd break for you. Maybe losing a little of me is the cost of loving you. Why won't you stretch your heart? 'Cause I'm pulled apart, trying to be elastic, trying to be elastic. Fresh wounds, old scars, damages that leave a mark, lost tattooed on our skin. Full lines, broken chest, walls and shield defining us. Our ozone is wearing thin. Why won't you bend for me? 'Cause I'd break for you. Maybe losing a little of me is the cost of loving you. Why won't you stretch your heart? 'Cause I'm pulled apart, trying to be elastic, trying to be elastic. I'll fold myself 1,000 times, contorted origami. This heart no longer looks like mine. I wanna love you so damn bad, but I'm not sure how long I can take the heavy weight of your demands. Why won't you bend for me? 'Cause I'd break for you. words, narrow lines. My words slip right through your ears.
And that was Rebecca Berlin, a song called Elastic. You're going to be hearing more from Rebecca in the future. I guarantee it. Mark Aaron James. He was born in California, raised in Florida, schooled in Tennessee, became a fixture in the Nashville singer-songwriter scene, and then polished his craft in New York City and spent 3 years in London on a rare artist visa for the UK. Mark Aaron James is an acoustic powerhouse, often playing solo with his guitar and an innovative loop pedal. And as you're about to see, his songs can be kind of quirky with his humorous takes on some universal themes and using some clever wordplay delivered by his striking voice. Now, the video we are about to watch features animation that was created by Mark, just another facet of his creative body of work. Here is Mark Aaron James with Ricky.
My name is Ricky and I'm awfully glad to meet you. I live on the left side near where you lay your feet. Yeah, it is a city of 10 million other mites. The hot spot of the mattress world on most Saturday nights. My mama told me there's a man up in the sky who generously shared 1,000 skin cells from on high. Well, I was a non-believer till I saw your giant eye, and so I'm waving at you through the mighty lens. How you doing? I'm hoping that we'll be the best of friends. Nice to meet ya. Well, just know this tiny world below you sends you salutations from the million mighty nations on your sheets and in your pillow, so sleep tight. Ricky the Mite. Hey, my name is Ricky Lord. I spoke to you on Friday. My life has been a mess ever since seeing you on high. Hey, how about a heads up when you're gonna wash the duvet? My friends, they all got mad at me. They think I know what you say. My name is Ricky Lord. It's been a couple years. I guess that's just a day for you, but can I bend your ear? I got a wife and kids now, and my life is full of fears about the mysteries of the bed I can't control. And is it true that every might have a soul? That's it. To understand you, that has always been my goal. My mama told me there's a man up in the sky who generously shared 1,000 skin cells from on high. Well, I was a non-believer till I saw your giant eye, and now I'm waving at you through the mighty lens. How you doing? And I'm hoping that we'll be the best of friends. My name is Ricky. Just know this tiny world below you sends you salutations from the million mighty nations on your streets and in your pillow, so sleep tight. Seriously, there are millions of us. I'm Ricky Moses of the Mites. Hey, my name is Ricky Lord. My time is almost through. Well, I've traveled round the mattress under every part of you, and I still don't understand the things you say or what you do, but I will thank you for the opportunity. Though you have vacuumed, you have never filtered me. I've tried to be the best of smite that I could be. I'm gonna fly high, yeah. Dust to dust. I'm gonna fly, dust yeah. Dust. I'm gonna fly, I'm gonna fly, I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna fly, dust to dust.
Oh, I just love animation. That was Mark Aaron James and his song, Ricky. I'm Ron Olesko. This is FMN TV. This summer, I received an album from our next performers, the band Misty Blues. They released an album called I'm Too Old for Games, a live tribute to Odetta. It's a passion project from vocalist and band founder Gina Coleman, who shares that Odetta's African-American folk music is most certainly blues. This is the band's second tribute to Odetta. The first one spent 24 consecutive weeks at #1 on the Roots Music Report Traditional Folk Album Chart in 2023. Here they are from their new album released in 2024, Misty Blues with Gina Coleman.
Silas locked in jail, didn't have no one to get their bail. Keep your hand on the plow and hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Keep your hand on the plow and hold on. Martha moaned. Gabriel stood up and blew his horn. Keep your hand on the plow and hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Keep your hand on the plow and hold on. If I could stand on the rock, I could stand on the rock. Keep your hand on the plow and hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Keep your hand on the plow and hold on. locked in jail, didn't have no one to get their bail. Keep your hand on the plow and hold on. Hold on. Keep your hand on the plow and hold on.
Misty Blues with Gina Coleman and the song Hold On that appears on their new album, I'm Too Old for Games, a live tribute to Odetta. By the way, Gina Coleman hosts a program on Folk Music Notebook. You can catch her every Friday evening at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific for Queens of the Blues. It's a program where Gina explores women in the blues from the early days of recording right up to today. Well, speaking of today, this year, 2024, saw the long-awaited return of CARLA SCIAKY to the folk scene. CARLA is a multi-instrumentalist folk singer, songwriter based in Denver, Colorado. And as a soloist, she toured the U.S. extensively throughout the 80s and 90s, and her songwriting won her numerous awards in competitions such as Kerrville and Billboard, as well as a fellowship from Colorado Arts and Humanities. She took a hiatus from the music scene to raise a family and, as she puts it, deal with a midlife crisis. Well, she returned with a stunning album, The Heart of the Swan, which features illuminating songs that explores her last 30 years of growth. CARLA created a video for the song that leads off the album, and it has won Best Music Video Award at the Denver Underground Film Festival, as well as Europe Music Video Awards. Here is CARLA SCIAKY and her song, Standing by a River.
I am standing by a river. Mother, there's a pain in my heart. I am standing by a river. Mother, won't you soothe my soul? I am standing by a river. The water is cold and the air is still. Mother, take me in your arms and give me peace of mind. There's a boat on the river. Mother, there's a pain in my heart. There's a boat on the river. Mother, won't you soothe my soul? There's a boat on the river. The current is strong and the boat is small. Mother, take me in your arms and give me peace of mind. There are two people rowing. Mother, there's a pain in my heart. There are two people rowing. Mother, you soothe my soul? I can hear them talking, their lives touch mine as they paddle and pass. Mother, take me in your arms and give me peace of mind. Here I stand at the river. Mother, there's a pain in my heart. Here I stand at the river. Mother, won't you soothe my soul? Here I stand at the river. When I get tired, who is pulling for me? Mother, take me in your arms and give me peace of mind. Mother, take me in your arms and give me peace of mind.
CARLA SCIAKY and her song Standing by a River, a song that leads off her new album, The Heart of the Swan. And it's also a song that ends our program for today. I hope you've enjoyed all the videos that we've shared, and I'd like to thank all the performers and creative talents who shared their videos with us for this month's episode of FMN TV. Now let me know what you think, what you might like to see in future episodes, and any suggestions or criticisms you might have. Artists with new videos are also welcome to submit them for a future program. You can write to me directly at ron@folkmusicnotebook.com. And I'd also like to thank all of you for watching and invite you to join us again next month for another edition of FMN TV. And don't forget, you can find the finest folk 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at folkmusicnotebook.com. I'm Ron Olesko. Thanks for watching, and remember, wherever you go, make sure you carry a song in your heart. Take care, everybody.
Hi, it's me, Flamey Grant. I am the shame-slaying, hip-swaying, singing, songwriting drag queen, and I'm here at Folk Music Notebook to tell you to keep listening, babe. This is your 24/7 virtual folk festival that you can access at any time of the day. Traditional folk, contemporary folk, sometimes folk music that's sung by drag queens, which I bet you weren't expecting, but guess what? Folk music is for everyone. So keep listening. Thanks for the support. You're always going to find something you love here at Folk Music Notebook, and maybe it'll even be me. Mwah!